Jay here for Stretford, Paddock. That's Joe Smith.
Hey,
that's Adam McCullough. And this is our reacting to our Premier League predictions video. Is that right? Have I got that one right?
I'm reacting to the fact that I had a fucking picture of Luke Shaw.
Yeah, there's a lot
on my set.
And
I mean, that's the biggest thing wrong with this whole situation.
I wish it were.
I wish that was the biggest. Some
But
of
it's
these
not.
predictions.
That's a highlight on this video. Yes, at the beginning of the season, we made our predictions before anyone had kicked the ball where we thought teams were going to finish. We, the top four, the champions, the relegation fodder, all that stuff. So we're going to have a look at how we got on. Joe, I'll start with you. I mean, first of all, tell us who you thought was going to get relegated.
Norwich are going down. And I'm not going to say mine as though it's my opinion. I'm saying it as though it's fact. Brentford in 19th, same thing. Not been in the league before. It's a difficult division. In 18th, I have gone for Burnley, another team that has been hanging on in recent years. And I've picked, well, I say I've picked, the Lord has picked Burnley, unfortunately, to go down this season.
So 2 out of 3, not bad.
And I put Watford in 17th. So I'm only a one-place switch away. Swap Brentford out for Watford from getting them right. I'm not too disappointed with that. I think I've done all right there. To put Burnley down as well, a team that seemed like they were, last sort of 7 or 8 years have been pretty sort of safe in the Premier League. I'm pretty proud of my prediction.
Macca, your bottom 3, talk us through it.
I have got Watford. I don't think they've got enough to stay up. I don't think they've got enough goals. They obviously still have Ismail Assar. In at number 19, I have got Norwich. In at number 18, now this may be a surprise to some, but I have got Wolves being the final team to go down. I've had a howler with Wolves, haven't I?
Wolves. Did they finish above us?
You know what? Yeah, you know what's mad? Not one Wolves fan has tweeted me. Like, I've had loads of Arsenal fans, loads of these, that, the other.
Yeah.
Not one Wolves fan has tweeted me about that. So this might alert them all to it, which bothers me. But
who cares?
Bruno Lage, I think that's why I think Wolves fans haven't gotten me, because Wolves fans also thought they might go down.
Yeah.
Bruno Lage come in, replaced Nuno. I think Raul Jimenez was just coming back from his injury. All those kind of things. There was talk that Neves was going to leave.
Yeah.
And this was kind of before the window closed. So I thought a big team's going to go down. And in my head, I went Wolves or Burnley. But I went for Wolves. Yeah.
Well, it's okay.
I mean, I said Wolves or Burnley, but Burnley are 30.
2 out of 3.
Can we move on to the absolute disgrace that is Jay's bottom 3? Not got one right.
I think bottom will be Brentford. And I know that's harsh. I know they've just been promoted to the Premier League for the first ever time. But that's why I'm putting in bottom. Despite the fact they've got a manager in Graham Potter, who everyone loves. And despite the fact they were 7th or whatever in XG, apparently. They've just lost Danny Ings, who's a big player for them. So obviously, I'm talking about Southampton. Hasenhüttl is a good manager.
How did you not predict Norwich to go down? In what world do you not know Norwich to go down?
Watford 13th!
He's put Watford 13th! Jay!
If you're going to do predictions, there's no point going,
there's no point getting it
Norwich
right.
Norwich going to get relegated because of rubbish. Stick your neck out, man. You never know. Do you know what I mean? I thought that a few of these teams, like the likes of Southampton and Brighton, might run out of steam. And I thought Brentford, because they just come up for the first time in the Premier League history, they might go straight back down. I was wrong. I was very wrong. And I hold my hands up. And that's the real victory here, isn't it? It's not about being right or wrong. It's about admitting it. Right, we'll get into the top. Let's do the Europa League places. Yeah. Joe, talk us through who you thought was going to be the Europa League places.
Arsenal 7th again.
Number 4, and you're not going to like this, Samir. It's not United, I'm joking. It's Chelsea. I just think the teams above them are better than them. This is a big one. Manchester City. I think they'll finish 3rd. I think the only chance United have got of winning the league is if City drop off like they did 2 seasons ago. Number 2 then, obviously, it depends now. What am I going to say? Am I going to sit here and go, I think Man United will come 2nd to Liverpool? Or am I going to sit here, which I am, and say Liverpool will finish 2nd?
Leicester have dropped off loads, haven't they? No one saw that coming. They've been shocking this season. But that top 5, the order's incorrect.
Yeah.
But 4 of them are right. So in a way, I've done well there. I mean, obviously, the obvious one there is I put Man United to win the league. Now, I was an overconfident Manchester United fan that had just seen them finish 2nd. That means then Manchester United will win the league next season. We then, get loads of good players in. It felt like we might improve on the season before. I was wrong, but Liverpool was 2nd. I got that right.
Yeah, I mean.
So. Yeah. There you go. That's it. That's the only one I did get right.
I mean,
Macca.
Where did we put Liverpool?
Yeah, I would love to say something here.
Missing out on Champions League. Liverpool. Sneaking into the top 4, Leicester. I've got Leicester in at 4. Chelsea. Big challengers for the title this season. Romelu Lukaku coming in, huge signing for them. I think he's improved as a striker, and I think he'll improve them as a team. At number 2, Manchester City.
Me and you have had an equally disgusting.
You know what though?
prediction
Yeah, there's a
when we
reason
look
for
at
that.
it.
There's a reason for that.
And
Adam,
that's
you
because
put
we're biased
Leeds
Manchester United
Well,
fans.
one was hope.
Yep.
2 was they were terrible last season.
They
They
were.
lost 7-8 games on
Yeah,
a spin
well-
at home.
well said.
They only got Champions League towards the back end of the season. Alisson's goal at the Hawthorns and all that. So there was reason there combined with hope.
Can I just ask you one thing though?
Yeah.
Did Liverpool win the league?
No.
Did you predict them to win the league?
No.
So you're right.
I'm
There
right,
you go.
yeah.
You see.
Second
It's not-
place, first loser, you prat.
Exactly.
Jay, you've got Villa in 6th.
Yes. For 6, I've gone with Villa. Lost Jack Grealish. Spent the money before he'd gone, actually. Brought in some good players like Leon Bailey, like Danny Ings. And I think they might actually surprise a lot of people. I think they've got a good manager in Dean Smith. The Scousers. Liverpool. Now, you may think this is wishful thinking. Because apparently they had a few injuries last season, which they didn't like to mention. And those players are coming back from injuries. 4th, I've got Leicester City. They're always the bridesmaid, never the bride when it comes to top 4, apart from the season when they won the league, of course. We went and got Rui van Nistelrooy, who turned out to be one of the greatest strikers the Premier League has ever seen, if not the greatest, for me, the greatest. And we finished 3rd. It can happen, so that's why I've put City 3rd. 2nd, I've got Chelsea. Tommy Tuchel won the Champions League, spending loads of money, bringing in Lukaku. I don't think he's the best striker in the world, but he'll probably get them goals that they need. I'm not going to lie.
Has that happened?
Slightly ambitious. For
You
them.
don't even have the excuse of living in Birmingham
I
and being
know.
surrounded by deluded Villa fans.
No, I thought there might be some surprises this season in the Premier League. I thought we might see the likes of Villa getting into the Europa League places. I thought we might see Brighton going down. I was completely wrong.
Sorry, to
Yeah.
go back to this, Adam. Everton 6th.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Rafa
worse than
Benitez,
Villa.
bro.
Spurs 10th.
Nuno Spirito, what was his name?
Yeah, you knew he'd get sacked.
there's a
Like,
good
but
point.
bruv, he was crap. I didn't think they
Yeah.
were going to get Conte.
Arsenal 9th.
They also never spent any money. And who else did you criticise me? Everton.
Everton. They
Everton.
barely got safe.
Remember when they started the season, everyone was talking about them going to win the league.
But you're meant,
So
to,
half,
you're meant
right?
to see through that.
We've all got City in the top 3. Maka, you had him 2nd.
Yeah.
I mean,
Look, let me just say.
that's the closest anyone's got to the
I
actual
just
where they
say,
ended up, to be fair.
I predict Man United to win the league every year.
You do that.
So you're not going to make a fool of me saying, oh, you predict United to win the league. Go
Yeah, and it's
fuck
up to
yourself.
him to decide whether someone's made a fool of him or not.
Yeah,
I'll be
and
the
it
judge
is.
of that.
But I also remember saying, I think Chelsea are going to win the league. So it was kind of like Chelsea were my
So you
prediction.
both
So-
wrong on both
I'm
counts.
wrong on both counts, but people
And
have
also,
to remember that
you
me
thought-
saying United was me being
Yeah.
terribly deluded.
But then you also
and
said...
happy to be deluded, and I'm going to be deluded this summer.
So you said you thought United
Because
would
if
win the league.
you think I'm not doing the same thing all over again, you've given me what we want.
He's still putting Leicester top 4?
No, but they've had a howler this year, innit? They made some good signings as well.
I mean, Joe, just looking at yours,
Yeah.
yours is probably, if you took the United out of it,
Yeah.
it's not that ridiculous. It's just you've done what we've done. You've gone for the, you've
He
got
nearly
your
had
heart really
Spurs
ahead.
right, to be fair.
Yeah,
Can we say that mine overall is probably the best? Like
I
a kind of
think-
1 to 20. I know I've got
You got
loads
Burnley
wrong.
right, which I think
The Burnley
deserves
was a decent
a mention.
shout.
Burnley's a shout. Yeah, I'll give
And
you that
Watford, Brentford, you could
Yeah.
one. Yeah,
swap them
Newcastle sort of lower to mid table.
about. I think you've done very well, Joe.
Villa lower to mid table.
Yeah.
Palace
Wolves, West Ham.
relatively comfortably
Everton, obviously,
safe.
I got wrong. I've
Yeah.
got loads wrong, but I think on average, mine's probably the greatest of all time.
I mean,
Well,
yours
no,
is
because United. Well, yeah, you got United top of the league.
yeah. I mean,
It is the greatest of all time.
Yeah, exactly.
none of us have covered ourselves in glory, but you've probably
You've covered
left
yourself in
yourself
something
Yeah,
awful.
I
don't know
mean,
what
I've
it
just
is.
had an absolute stinker. I don't know
like
what's going on
trouser
there.
fuel.
I'm predicting
I've got
United
Leicester
to win the
above Liverpool for starters, which is just, Villa and Liverpool neck and neck for the Europa League places,
that.
whilst United storm to the league title. I mean, I've not even got the excuse of drugs and drink anymore. That's just delusion.
You didn't get a single relegation team right.
No.
When Norwich were in the league. That is psychotic.
He's the only one that went, this is Norwich's year.
This is Norwich's
I'm
year.
old enough to remember 92, 93 when Norwich were top of the league by Christmas.
Was it Norwich Villa United?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Mark Robbins firing in the goals for him. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, I've had a bit of a stinker, but, I mean, does it really matter who's right or wrong?
No, because these aren't real.
No, they're not.
That's what you have to remember.
I wish
These-
they were.
this isn't the
And then
real
we'd
league
have
table.
21 titles, but I think we've all sort of downplayed, haven't we, the Liverpool
I think a
effects,
lot of
or the
people expected Liverpool to finish outside.
chances.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
See,
Yeah.
I thought Liverpool would come back. I just had it in my head. The only reason they're shit is the injuries. As much as I wanted it
Well,
to be a permanent
to be fair,
problem.
You have got him second.
Yeah.
Me and him haven't even given Champions League football.
No, as much as I wanted it to be a permanent thing, I thought when these players come back, they'll be way better.
They got 90 odd points, didn't they?
They got 93
They would have won the league in
92
about
points.
18 out of the
Imagine
season.
if they won the league, how badly viral these would have went on the weekend.
I'm not bothered.
For you.
Do you know what I mean?
Yours went pretty viral anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it went because of Arsenal fans, isn't it?
But-
And there's also that clip of me going, Arsenal won't finish above Man United. Like, categorically, I had to give some money to the Alan Shearer Foundation because of that.
How are they the ones that ended up?
Because I said it on the kickoff,
Oh,
innit?
it's true.
And I weren't giving money to Arsenal.
Right.
I love that.
Well, thankfully on this show, this
I mean,
channel,
to be
you
fair,
don't have to give money to any charity.
They did
Go on.
finish above us, but we're both playing in the same competition next season.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's just like...
And I know for a fact,
Go on.
as you can see, my predictions are usually spot on. I know for a fact Arsenal won't finish above us next season.
Wow, he's done it again, folks!
Don't worry.
He's done it again!
Wait.
22-23, you heard it here first. Say it again, Adam. No way.
I know for a fact that they don't finish above us next season.
I,
did it again.
yeah, I think you're right. And I know for a fact Liverpool are going to finish in the Europa places next season. Yeah? That's a fact. Yeah, you've had your little moment.
And I know for a fact Norwich will get promoted again with 160 points like
That
they do
is
every
true.
fucking year.
Right, we're going to wrap it up there. Make sure you're checking out him on all socials. Make sure you're checking out him as well. You know where to find
Forget
him.
checking
And
out
me.
us. Just follow Stretford Paddock
Hit
on
subscribe.
Twitter,
Come on.
YouTube, all that. Instagram. We're at Full Time
Hinstagram.
Devils. We're on the pre-season tour where we'll be making more outrageous predictions like this. So make sure you're there.